The Royal Rumble is this weekend, and it's absolutely stacked. With 4 matches, including 2 high-stake Rumbles, this could go down as one of the greatest Royal Rumble PLEs of all time. Today I'm breaking down my predictions for the yearly event. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more wrestling content. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. These two bitter rivals are set to clash in a high-stakes ladder match for both the undisputed WWE Championship and the Winged Eagle title. These two have battled before, but the ladder stipulation adds a whole new level of danger and unpredictability. Unlike Cody's previous defenses, this one actually feels like a real threat. Owens has a legitimate chance to win and throw a major wrench into Cody's road to WrestleMania. That being said, I still think Cody finds a way to retain and move on to his next challenger, but expect a brutal fight with some show-stealing moments. DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. In a 2 out of 3 falls match, this has show stealer written all over it. DIY's heel run on the main roster has been a refreshing change, and Motor City Machine Guns have been booked like a legitimate threat since arriving in WWE. This one should be an absolute clinic in tag team wrestling. While the Motor City Machine Guns could realistically pull off the upset, I see DIY retaining and carrying the titles into WrestleMania, likely defending them in a multi-team match and dropping them there. Either way, expect a fast-paced, high-energy match that could end up being one of the best of the night. Women's Royal Rumble. This year's Women's Royal Rumble is absolutely stacked, with major stars and plenty of open spots for surprises. Before getting into my pick for the winner, here are a few extra predictions. I think Lyra Valkyria will enter at number 1, with Becky Lynch following at number 2. Lyra will also be the Iron Woman of the match, lasting the longest. As for most eliminations, I'm going with Nia Jax. She's been booked as a dominant force, and this is the perfect match for her to show off her power. Now, for the surprises. Along with the already mentioned Becky Lynch, I see Jordynne Grace, Nikki Bella, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka making their way into the match. From NXT, I think Women's Champion Julia, Stephanie Baker, Roxanne Perez, and Sol Ruca could all make an appearance. When it comes down to the final 4, I predict Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, and Io Sky will be the last ones standing. And in the end, I believe Io Sky will outlast them all and punch her ticket to WrestleMania. This should be a fun Rumble with plenty of big moments. Hopefully, it lives up to the hype. Men's Royal Rumble. Another absolutely stacked Rumble with plenty of big names and potential surprises. Here's how I see it playing out. I think Sami Zayn will enter at number 1, with Drew McIntyre right behind him at number 2. As for the Iron Man of the match, I'm going with Carmelo Hayes, who I predict will enter early and have a standout performance. The most eliminations, that honor will likely go to Braun Breaker, who has been on an unstoppable tear lately. For surprise entrants, I could see Joe Hendry making an appearance from TNA, Trick Williams representing NXT, and in a huge moment, Aleister Black potentially returning to WWE. Now, for the final 4, I think it'll come down to John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. 4 of the biggest names in WWE history, and in the end, I believe CM Punk gets the win, securing his first ever Royal Rumble victory and finally headlining WrestleMania for the first time in his career. Those are my predictions for this year's Royal Rumble. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content. Thanks for watching.